Welcome to the Archive of Echoes. Please select the log entry you wish to relive. Acknowledged. Calibrating. Prepare to dive. In that respect, I know that you will be fine. It sure helped you out this time. Am I right? I want to believe that, but something is holding me back. This gear. Well, whatever. At least Ellie is safe now. She seems to have come to. Huh? I am Citan, a friend of Fei's. You almost did not make it. If Fei had not have helped you, I hate to think what may have happened. But I was not too pleased with his rashness in trying to take on that Rancor with just his bare fists. Bare fists? Well, I am glad that you were able to find a use for what I brought you. Let us just say we are borrowing what the Kislev army left behind. Oh. Thank you, Fei. This makes twice. Don't mention it. I'll just put it on your tab. It is getting dark. Let us make camp now and start out early tomorrow. The both of you look tired, and I need to make some repairs on our friend here. It is no use. The knee actuator and bypass circuit are both ruined. The actuator can be fixed, but the circuit needs to be replaced. Oh, having trouble sleeping there? Yeah. I imagine you would. You have had quite a day. This is the machine Fei used when the village was attacked. There was another machine left sitting on the outskirts of the village. Nil Bayer Dars Legus. Just as I thought. The missing pilot from the gear that made an emergency landing in Lahan and the mysterious woman wandering lost in the forest are actually one and the same person. Judging from your uniform, I would also say you are with the military, am I correct? Who are you? I checked the ID tags of the soldiers who died in the attack on Lahan. The design on their tags and the design on your uniform there is the same. Do not worry, they were given proper burials. But they may not have been too pleased to die in a foreign land. Maybe. Does Fei know about you? I don't think he has realized yet. Most likely, Fei knows nothing of the world outside of Lahan. I see. So how come? In any case, it is best if we do not pry into each other's pasts anymore. But let us just say that I know a little more about the world than most do. Anyway, Ellie, I have a favor to ask. I must beg you to do. What is it? Go straight ahead and you will come to a road. Then just keep going. Would you please leave us while Fei is still asleep? Unfortunate things keep happening around Fei. I would like to protect him if possible. I do not want him caught up in any vain struggles. I am also saying this for your benefit, Ellie. You do not belong here. Go back to your family. Do not worry. I will not tell Fei what your true identity is. I will just tell him you went to meet up with your family. No, it's not that. I did something terrible to him. So I want to apologize. Something terrible? Fei told me it was our fault your village was destroyed. Fei kept saying, if only they hadn't come. Then I called Fei a coward because he was trying to escape from the responsibility. But in fact it was me who was trying to escape from taking the blame. If I hadn't crash-landed there, they would still be peacefully living now. All of those innocent people wouldn't have been caught up in that tragedy, but I accused Fei. You are a rarity. I did not expect your people would ever think like that. To your people, surface dwellers are nothing more than domesticated animals, are they not? The shepherds, Abel, took control over the surface-dwelling lambs, possessing the right to give life and death unto them as they see fit. Exactly, yet you seem to feel responsibility toward Fei and the villagers. Why is that? I don't know myself. At Jugend, I was taught that surface dwellers were stupid and base, and that is why we have to control them. But upon meeting Fei, something about him made you feel differently. Yes, he's no different than we are. In fact, he seemed more powerful. He possesses something we don't. He also risked his life to save me. Twice. Most of your people would feel ashamed at receiving such an act. Yet you are grateful to Fei? It's probably because my father. He had an open mind to surface dwellers. My nanny was a surface dweller. No one knew about her, though. Besides, I am the same as Fei. The same? No, nothing. Never mind. I think I understand. I am sorry after just saying we should not pry. It is my nature, you know. My wife says that I am too persistent and that I talk too much. But personally, I do not think I talk too much. It is probably best if you return home to your country. You really should not be here. I'll return to headquarters, but then what? You are worried. Yes. Worrying is natural. Even I used to worry once too, you know. Oh, Citan. Anyway, let me handle what to tell Fei. You had better go now. Has Ellie gone yet? Oh, so you were awake. Yes, I woke up midway, so I only heard part of what you two were discussing. Ellie, so that's what she is. Fei, she is... I know. It's not Ellie's fault. What happened to the village is all my fault. I took out all my pent-up feelings on Ellie. I'm the one who should apologize. Fei, do not blame yourself. It was not your fault either. You were just trying to protect the village. Thanks, Doc. By the way, how is everyone from the village doing? Do not worry. Yui is taking care of them. I told her to leave soon and take them all to a certain place. They should be safe for a while, so you just worry about yourself for now. Okay, Doc. Now to think, what should we do next? Shall we leave this forest and head for the desert town of Dazil? We may learn what Ave and Kislev are up to, not to mention getting some parts for Weltall. The leader of Ave is not going to sit back and let the other night's fiasco go by unpunished. What is that? I would assume it is an aerial battleship from Ave. An aerial battleship? I've never heard of Ave having anything like that. Of course it does not come from Ave originally. Most likely it belongs to the Gebler forces stationed in Ave. Gebler? Special forces from the sacred empire of Solaris, known as Gebler. I am sure you have heard something about them. They are an organization providing large-scale military aid to the Kingdom of Ave. They showed up in Ignis several months ago. Until then, Ave was being routed by Kislev. But with Gebler's help, they have managed to regain half their losses. They are now expanding their territory and gathering resources buried in the ruins. I've heard the village elders talk about it. Is Ellie part of that? Quite possibly so. Their group has superior technology and power. It is rumored that they are here solely to get the resources in the ruins. I am surprised they are using something as powerful as that ship. It must be to suppress the recent border skirmishes. So they are fighting the Kislev Empire. Yes, it seems they have found new ruins on the northern edge of Ave. Those ruins are under a 500-year-old temple. 3 weeks ago, Kislev took over those ruins. Most likely they are fighting over that. And so Fei and Citan finally left the forest, venturing out into the desert beyond the trees. Uploading data to Ethos headquarters. Fei and Citan encountered some sand sharks in the desert. With a combination of martial prowess, the two were able to deal with the sand sharks in short time. Fei and Citan sought a way to enter the desert town of Dazil. But before they could find the entrance... They almost were attacked by sand sharks, but found the entrance to Dazil at the last moment. This is Dazil! Yes, that is right. The desert town of Dazil. This town's lively. This is the center for all excavations in Ave. People come from all over Ignis to try and find the resources buried in the ruins around here. We should be able to find out what both Ave and Kislev are up to here. We also have to gather the things we need to repair Weltall. Repair Weltall? Yes, we must exchange the broken parts to fix Weltall. Otherwise it will not be able to function at all. There is an Ethos workshop in the southern part of this town. Let us go there, Fei. Yeah, okay, Doc. Let's check this place out then. Haven't met you before. So you want to rent out a sand buggy? Sand buggy? A sand buggy is a special type of vehicle designed for desert terrain. Its tires will not get stuck in the sand. You really need them for long desert trips. Sorry, but all our buggies are let out now. Do you want to wait for one? Some of those guys hunting for parts should be back soon. I see. Well then, we will come back again later. My hubby acts so smart with his ruins theories. Why don't we just leave the ruins to the Ethos? Fei decided to do a little shopping. Wow, so this is the Ethos Workshop, eh, Doc? Yes, the Ethos Workshops are the only places that officially repair gears. Let us see if we can get the parts we need to fix Weltall here. As they say, time is money, so we should do whatever we can as soon as we are able to. Please don't touch it, it's being repaired. Huh? How can we help you? Sorry to bother you. Our gear has broken down, so I would like to buy some parts to fix it. Tough luck, huh? Can you tell me what mega parts you're after? Yes, we are hoping to replace an X29 model injection bypass circuit. X29 model injection circuit? That's only used on the latest military models. We don't keep those kind of parts in stock here. You can only get such special parts by placing an order at the Ethos headquarters. This workshop is only for the repair of civilian gears. I see. Sorry to have bothered you. Sorry that we can't help you. Doc, do you have a moment? I need to talk to you. Yes, of course, Fei. So, Fei, what did you want to talk to me about? Well, Doc, it's about Weltall. We can't find the parts we need, so is it alright if we just don't fix it? Do not repair it. What is the problem, Fei? Well, we've been able to make it far as Dazil on our own, so doesn't that show that we don't need Weltall as much as we thought? Actually, I've been thinking that once things cool down, I want to go back to Lahan and help rebuild. That's all I feel I can do now. I see. If that is what you want, Fei, then fine. But I think we should try and move Weltall as far away from there as possible. Move it away? But why do we need to do that, Doc? It is only my speculation, but I suspect the incident that evening occurred because the Gebler Special Force stole a Kislev military gear. Special Force? You mean Ellie's group? Exactly. When I examined the broken gear in the village, I realized the Gebler pilot was riding a Kislev gear. It must have had some new technology involved in it for the Kislev army to send pursuit forces after it. New technology? I suspect that the Gebler force was out to steal a new experimental gear. I am sure news of the Special Forces' failure has reached the capital. They will be investigating the Lahan area to reclaim whatever parts of the new gear that they can find. Hold on, Doc. Won't the Kislev army still be in Lahan too? Most probably. And in that case, there will be a conflict between Ave's inspection team and Kislev's pursuit unit troops. If they find where we have hidden Weltall, the armies will fight over who gets Weltall, and right near Lahan too. So to avoid any problems, we should move Weltall somewhere else right away. But we can't fix it in order to move it. Right, but staying here will solve nothing. Unfortunately, this is the center of all excavation work in this country. There is bound to be some information on where we can find parts. Anyway, the fear is often worse than the danger itself. We should not let such fears hold us back. This sure is a noisy place. Well, in a place like this, you have to expect this kind of atmosphere. Yeah, but even so... Shut up! Why are you yapping when Big Joe is here trying to drink in peace? Can't y'all shut up? Who do you think you are? I don't care if you're Big Joe or Big Schmo. You don't mess with me. Yeah, you sure talk big. Can you dig for treasure as good as you talk? What's that you say? You're so tough. Always looking for junk lying around. Why don't you do something more productive for once? If you ask me, you're a big... Hey, stop it! This guy's trouble. He's looking wild. Yeah, shut up. Just shut your trap. Yeah, that's right. Run over to mama, little boys. Damn you. You'll keep... Ha! Cowardly little punks. Why, this man sure likes to make his presence felt. You drink it, though? Booze is my life companion, especially in a sucky world like this. Everyone's searching for dough and dynamite. Ah, how unromantic.
There are burglars out looking for treasure in the desert ruins. Brr. Shivers.
This is a sand buggy. That is it, Fei. I have thought of a good way to get the parts we need for Weltall. Let us go back to the rental shop and rent out this buggy. What do you intend to do, Doc? Well, leave it to me. Just you wait and see. The sand buggy we're waiting for is back. Do you want to rent it? Yes, that is right. Do you have any we can rent right now? Of course. The keys are in the ignition. You can take it now. Well then, if I may. Fei, I'm going into the desert to search for parts for Weltall. Go into the desert, Doc? Are you going to excavate some ruins or something? The Kislev and Ave armies are confronting each other in the desert all the time. There is talk that their forces often break into battle over the ruins. What does that have to do with that gear? If I search the battlefields for the wrecks of such army gear, I should be able to find the parts we need. Besides, Weltall is a Kislev gear, so we need parts from Kislev gears. But, Fei, you are such a warrior. Things have a way of working out. You do not need to worry so much. Why not go kill some time at the bar until I get back? Doc. Hey, are you letting him go out there alone? Lots of fights break out in the desert. It's a real dangerous place. I've heard about a group of pirates riding around attacking people on a sand cruiser. You really shouldn't let him go out there by himself. Doc said wait at the bar. You look tired. You could stay overnight at the bar, so why don't you rest there a little bit? Traveling all worn and tired might just get you killed. Where's your friend? There's a war going on in the desert and he just goes wandering off there. If your friends are important to you, they don't let them get away. Especially if it's a lady friend. And so Fei decided to head into the desert, following after Citan. What are they? Are they Ave gears? I'm worried about Doc. Guess I may as well follow those gears. Fei encountered some sand sharks along the way,
Raijin!
but his combination of his martial prowess was able to take them out swiftly. Fei continued pressing forward into the desert after Citan.
How far has Doc gone? And now I've lost sight of those gears, too. What's happening? Huh? What the heck is that thing? A different unit. Are they going toward the direction the saucer went? I better follow them so as not to lose sight of them. Get out of my way, you guys. I don't have time for this. I said I don't have time for this. How many of them are you?
Fei used a combination of physical skills to take out the remaining Sandmen.
Take this. Gotcha.
Fei would head deeper into the desert, continuing his search. Another echo archived. I look forward to seeing you again. Goodbye for now, until next time you log in. Echoes fade slower with you here.